Hey everyone, I was actually going to do another white light oracle for tonight because we pulled Tantra of 639 hertz, and I've recorded this several times and I keep going on a rant and I don't mean to, but I'm going to read this first opener, okay? I'm not going to read the whole thing because it basically talks about the threads of fate, all right? Tantra of 639 hertz says, be open to that of which is unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself that everything is working out beautifully. 102 as I say that. Guys, it talks about the golden thread of the masculinity and the silver thread of the femininity. And all of this is going back into a deep connection, a very, very deep connection. Whenever you go through... When you guys go through a twin flame journey, and if you don't want to hear about it, scroll, all right? This is my truth, and I'm going to share it. Believe it, don't believe it, I don't really care. However, when you go through a twin flame journey, it is not supposed to be you discover who they are, and then you just meet up and live happily ever after. Absolutely not. No. There is a period of separation that is required, okay? And if you have not been through this period of separation, believe me, it will happen, or it is not the right person, okay? The whole point of that is to make sure that before you connect in the 3D, before you can connect in the 3D, you are connected in the 5th dimension, because you already are. You're already married in your 5th dimensional higher self. It's a twin flame. You've been married multiple lifetimes, several times before, okay? You never got divorced. You're still together. You made that soul contract, and it doesn't go away. It doesn't break. You're even if you're single in your 3D, you are infinitely and always forevermore married, all right? With your twin flame. Not every lifetime you get to be with your twin flame, okay? So that is also another excerpt of that. It's not every lifetime that they make the right decision. It's not every lifetime that they're going to choose you. It's not every lifetime that they're going to figure it out. It's not every lifetime that both people put in the work in order to ascend to that higher realm so that they can come together in the 3D, right? But it's also there to make sure that the requirements before you connect in your 3D is met, because you cannot connect with someone on a deep level if you wish ill will on them, right? Or if you're angry at them, or if you hate them, or if you're in some circumstances there's a karmic, third party situation, whatever. I'm sure that's probably 90% of the stories, that has done some kind of spell or hex or whatever that has kept your person or their person from being able to see or discover the truth of the matter, right? Which is why we don't always connect in every lifetime, and you have to be okay with that, all right? That does not mean that you should not go through your own journey. That does not mean you don't need to go through your own shadow work. That does not mean you don't need to go through your own awakening for yourself, okay? That just means that both parties will be awakened, but not both parties will always reach the finish line at the same time. Now, that being said, the telepathic connection that people carry and hold, it's something that we can do with just about anybody and everybody, really. Think about your best friend, right? Your best friend in the whole wide world. You love them to pieces. They're your person, right? They're the one that's there for you through everything, thick and thin. But you end up finishing each other's sentences, or you know what each other's thinking, before they even say the words, or you start talking about them, and lo and behold, you have the speak of the devil moment when they call, because they have been pulled. Their energy has been pulled. It's like saying Beetlejuice, okay? If you talk about someone enough, if you pull on someone's energy enough, they're gonna pick up on that, okay? I don't care who you are, whether you're aware of it or you're not aware of it. Yeah, hi, Pinks. All right, both ears. Whether you're aware of it or not, your energy can be summoned. Your energy can be pulled on, and you can develop that telepathic connection with just about anybody. But your twin flame has a very unique energetic signature. It's very unique. And the only way you're going to know is if you continuously feel this pull, right? And you continuously feel a specific kind of energy, because it's not like everybody else. It is specific. It is very unique, okay? It is not like everybody else. And not only that, you're probably dreaming about them too. Lots and lots of dreams, all right? Like, it does not matter. Does not matter what you wish or what you want or what you say to, spirit. They're going to keep poking you. Like, it's like a cosmic poke that just reminds you that, hey, this is what we're doing this for. This is why we're going through this. This is why we're struggling through this. This is why we're pushing you so hard. And this is why we're reminding you, because they're going to try and push the higher selves together as much as possible. That is the idea. That is the plan. That is soul contracts, whatever you want to call it. It's written in the start. All right. Metatron wrote it. Whoever, whatever, 655 as I say that, whatever deity or whatever thing you think that it is, all right, whatever label or title or word you decide to put with it, it's all the same, all right? It is all literally the same. It does the same thing. It is designed to make sure that you have the courage, the bravery, the integrity, and the fortitude to make sure you stay committed in that relationship before you can ever connect in that 3D, okay? So, and if they don't rise to the challenge, they're not worthy, okay? It's not even the fact that they're not worthy of it. It's the fact that they refuse to do the work. If they refuse to do the work, they can't have the prize, all right? That's literally everything, and that's the entire lesson of everything in life. You can't get the prize without putting in the work, okay? You can't have success, and you can't have abundance, and you can't have, you have to put in the energetic work. You have to do it. You must do it. It is not an option, all right? You can't just do a spell and call it in and it's all willy-nilly. I don't think I've never heard of anybody ever being able to actually do it that way. You have to put in the work. You have to give up the energy. It is an equal exchange. It is the law of alchemy, okay? It's the law of spirit. You cannot do it. I went on a rant again. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Well, you know what? Somebody out there needs that kind of energy in their world, and somebody needs this message with the exact kind of energy that I keep delivering it with. I keep trying to do a much calmer approach to it, but you know what? Sometimes specific energy is just called for a specific type of message, all right? If this resonates, please give me a like, leave a comment. I am a lot more active on Threads, in case you want to know, and I am still looking for hand-drawn oracle cards. Let's see. I'm going to show you one just to give you an example. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be... That is one hand-drawn card, and incredible, right? Like, how awesome. I love that. It is so amazing. Confirmation. Spirit agrees. But even in that 369, oh my god, yeah. The Fibonacci sequence. Okay, I'm gonna see myself out now. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much. You'll have a great night. Bye.